I think I should be good. I think it should be working. I think it should be good. I had like a little glitch in the system. But yo, anyway, I need questions, man, for this interview that I got coming up, man. And I want to ask like community questions instead. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me just coming up with them, I want to ask questions, man, that y'all got. So, what questions would y'all have for a coach on Esports Boxing Club, yo? That's my question for y'all. I can't tell you that. I figured that was gonna be the first question somebody asked too, yo. Yo, you see the game? Easy enough. Is he gonna be on ESPC? And thing is, dude, I can't even guarantee they'll answer that question. What's good, Shadow? Person I would like to know how much input, or how much of a role. Hey, much love, man. Appreciate you. How much of a role they have in the game? Is it literally just see them in the corner? Do they have a more broader roles in the game? Okay, but yo, Shadow, I'm gonna holler at you offline, yo. And look, check it. I was checking to, I mean, David on Twitter, and as a matter of fact, Shadow, yo, hit me up on Twitter, yo. Hit me up on Twitter. We'll talk about it. But I was talking to my man David on Twitter, and he was like, he wanted to talk about like the technical side of stuff when it comes to ESBC, and to hear like a coach talk about like the technicality. You know what I'm saying? Like a world class, you know what I'm saying, coach talk about the technicality. Look, I can talk about it with y'all all day long, you know what I'm saying? But the impact is a little bit different if A, you're hearing it from somebody who may or may not be in the game, or B, if you're hearing it from a dude who's been in the corner of a world title holder. Also, do they have game plans within the game? Like if something ain't working, do they actually give advice? Oh, that would be really dope. You're gonna give me a second, yo. I'm an avid note taker, man. So I'm writing stuff down. So I put it in the game and ask him his opinion on the movement and the technique. Yeah, I bet. See, cause we all know, man, just about how like how close to realistic, man, this game is probably going to be, yo. So to hear somebody else, man, kind of point out you know what I'm saying, the good, the bad, the ugly, I think is going to be important. Not only just for like anybody who watch it, yo, but for the developers too, man. Like I would really hope the developers are going out and talking to like world class like coaches, man. Not just specifically the fighters, but world class coaches, man, to get input on the game itself. But yeah, you're right. What else y'all got? This is good so far. Yo, the advice between rounds thing, yo, I thought that's actually, dog, that would actually be pretty good, man. Like just overall, like if they would actually give real advice in between rounds. I don't know how you would necessarily input that though. Advice in between rounds. Cause you don't want this regular like AI loaded, just canned advice in between rounds, man. I think that might be kind of, I don't know. That's a very dope idea though. I wonder if corner stoppages are a thing also. He's only going to give you one more round. As a follow-up, you can ask what changes he would make. Yeah, I think that's one I had that one already, Eli. Asking him like what changes he would make to the game. Because the thing is too is that, you know, there's mad people out there that's always talking about how the punches look funny, this, that, and the third. And it's like asking somebody at a world-class level, man, like, what do you think of the punches? What do you think they look like? You know, I think that voice would go a long way, you know. They'll ask when they forget they're gonna release it. Dog, you ain't gonna get that out of nobody. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get that out of the most well informed people, yo. Nobody's gonna give you that answer. Great minds think alike, yeah. Asked if it's too late to add new fighters. Shannon Briggs, tag ESBC. You know what, man? I seen Poe talking about that the other day. Yo, Briggs might actually like be in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that just hit. ESBC on Instagram, showing interest in featuring in the game. Asahi might break NDA by accident if you interview him. Hey, look, man, I've been going after that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been going after that, but I mean, we'll see. Maybe one day. Hopefully, he'll crack no NDA, man. I ain't trying to get my channel shut down. Hope the coaches have more of an input within the training games, etc., and sparring. I hope it's more in depth as opposed to fight night. You just do the same stuff. It's like, yo, actually, you know what? That's another thing too, man. How much of your, man, that's a good question, dog. Like, how much of your camp is actually going to have, and not even just the coaches, but your whole camp overall? Like, how much is your camp going to have, like, an impact on you training? That's actually not a bad. Yeah, you could do a whole video on that, guy. Like, it's a pretty deep, in-depth question. Ask if the damage system is real life. Is UFC games. You hit someone with a 10-piece, they don't get rocked. Yo, I keep hearing, yo, where people are just so upset with UFC, V. What console will you be playing on, Coach? I got them all, V. I got a RTX 3080 here under the table. I got a PS5 right there. My wife has got hers over there, and then I got an Xbox Series X downstairs. So it don't matter, dog. Like I could travel to you wherever people are, man. I could come to them all, yo. The good thing about that though, about having all of the systems no flex, is that like you get an opportunity to kind of test out like all of the communities. You know what I mean? Like every community ain't that strong, and you'll hear people talking about, oh, well, on Xbox, yo, we got the best players. On PS5, yo, we got the best players. Or uh, on PC, we got the best players. Yada yada yada, man. But I mean, having it on all of them, I'll be able to test out every single community. Be see how everybody is. Jay, what's good, homie? Hey, Eli, dog, you already know, man. I've been ready for a long time, God. That's what I do. You'll never catch me slipping. Ask how many fighters they have already scanned. Good question. That's if they know. You know what I'm saying? That might be one. I might have to try to get a. Might have to get a developer to slip to me. If the coach is in the game, it'll be good to know if his voice will be recorded. Ask if Nassim Ahmed will be in the game. There's been a lot of people asking for Nas. A lot of people. I think just his style, B. I think his style overall is suited for a game like this. You know, you ain't gonna let anyone duck you. They ain't trying to say they can't fight you because they don't have the PS5. Hey, look, man. Look, I have no problem with traveling to somebody else's backyard. No problem at all. You know what I'm saying? I think certain coaches, what type of questions you looking for? But therefore, fight it. Yo, Jay, for a coach, B. If you got dev questions, give them to me now, because it ain't gonna be long before I mess around and have one of them up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. Y'all already know how I do, yo. I'll chase them down, B. I'll chase them down until I get them on the corner, son. I think certain coaches should have certain styles also. Like certain coaches boost certain attributes. Should get held. Yeah, you know what? I think that's actually in the game though. I think depending on the coach you have, will boost certain attributes and stuff. But you're right. I don't know about the certain styles, man. Like if you got a coach that'll only specifically like help you with like being just this bully. You know what I mean? Ask about online, will include crossplay. Can PlayStation players versus X? But you know what? Believe it or not, I ask? I think I might have talked about that. I think I talked about crossplay, yo, in a previous video. And it had been a while. It had been a while since then. So it might be worth you asking. If not, I might see if I can't chase that one down for you too, yo, because I think crossplay is going to be big right now. But here's my thing about crossplay. All right, here's my thing about crossplay, is that are they going to do it, i.e., kind of like Apex does, where it's crossplay, but it's like Xbox versus PlayStation only. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're invited by like a PC player, or you invite a PC player. Like, are you just going to ready up however the system works against just like another console player? And there's reasons for that, right? There's reasons for that type of stuff. Fact of the matter is, PCs are powerful systems, yo. When you talk about a box, hey, look. So I'm gonna hit y'all with a little bit of knowledge real quick, all right? Since JMMA was trying to slight me on my actual like video game knowledge a little bit, like I don't play games, right? I don't really stream them, so most people don't know. But when you play on PC, man, and you're dealing with the powers of the system, the display that you're using, PC has an advantage, right? Because PC usually can kick out way more frames than any other system. You know what I'm saying? I think PS5 is 60 up to 120. You got people on PC getting 244 every day. 244 hertz makes a difference, man. Plus, when you're talking about a 1 millisecond refresh rate, you know what I mean? Like, in a competitive game, that little bit of difference, man, makes all the difference in the world, yo. I used to play For Honor on console, which was a lot. It was a huge reactionary game if y'all ain't never played For Honor. But switching over to PC and playing For Honor on PC with a monitor, yo, that wasn't as good, yo, that mess would have you like, you'd be at a massive disadvantage, yo, because that reflex time, man, like you don't need quite as much on a PC, man, because you are seeing things much faster. Now imagine playing a PC player versus a console player where you're at 60 frames and he's at 244. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me go back. I went on a little tangent. My bad. Let me go back. But yes, I think crossplay is a conversation, yo, that needs to be had, like big time. And they may not even be at that point yet, yo. They may not even be at that point of crossplay. Ask if hairlines reach shoulder width will be customizable for creative fighting. Yo, man, yo, every time I ask for questions, yo, people ask about hairlines, God, and it might just be you, Shadow, every time. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Real talk, they be kind of doing black dudes a little dirty, man. Like we always got these like canned hairstyles, be like it's cornrows, afro, or you completely skinned, man, or this little buzz cut. Like, can I get some 360 waves, man? Like, yo, hook me up. Like they're gonna have to not do me dirty, man, when it comes to customization. Especially if I'm trying to make my own likeness in the game. To lose every fight using Lucas Brown. Hey, look, I'm gonna turn Lucas Brown into a bona fide champ. Yeah, I have the entire community talking about Lucas Brown OP. Have you tried to convince the fighters in your gym to be in the game? So there's a couple cats, man. There's a couple cats that they're not full committed to the gym, but they do come around. And yes, I have talked to a few. But as of right now, to no avail. And the thing is, dude, I can get them to the right people. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I can get them to the right people, trust me. When I made the switch from console to PC on Apex, bro, I promise you, it's a huge difference. It is, man. It is. It is. I can't do mouse and keyboard though. I can't, dog. I can't. I'm a old dog, yo, that ain't trying to learn them new tricks, man. I can't. Let me hit it with the thumbs, man. Which is why I'm glad that ESBC is set up the way that it is. 'Cause I cannot do mouse and key. Ask if you can move weight classes in career mode. So I think the answer to that is already out there. And the answer is yes. So you can go up and down weight classes, and you can actually go from like amateur to pro. At least that was what was pitched way back in the day when we first started covering this joint. Do you think the gym area will be kind of like the NBA 2K? Like the free roam aspect to it? It appeared that way in the trailer they showed. It did appear that way. And I would actually hope it would be that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I would hope that they would do like a connected, like, Dylan, what's good, homie? I'm good, man. I'm good. How y'all doing? I would hope that they would do like a connected, and I've said it before. Like, I think a online connected career, yo, is probably the best way to go. Set it up. If anybody has played, oh man, it's a free to play joint, and you could create a dojo basically. And you got all these like frames that you can build. Warframe. If anybody's ever played Warframe, that dojo setup that they have in that game, I think they should have something similar to that in ESBCO, where anybody can come and join like your dojo gym, right? And then you will be a part of it. Everybody's free roaming in there. Dude, how dope would it be to log on and see real people, you know what I'm saying, in the game, hitting the bags? This is interesting enough questions. So remember when Floyd was in the stands and he was trying to coach Tank, and his actual head trainer was. how do you? How would I personally handle that? In look, in my case, dog, and this was back when, dude, when I was 15-year-old me. You don't listen to anybody but your coach. I don't care who it is, B. Like, I don't care who it is. You ain't listen to nobody in your coach. But it would be crazy if you can have that situation in the game. You know what I mean? Also, imagine if, say, yo, Jay, say if you and Juice is fighting, right? What if I, on the outside, could be a spectator at that fight, and then be able to, like, you know what I'm saying? To be able to talk from the crowd. Like, maybe I get like a list of like canned messages that pop up and stuff like that, and I would be able to talk from the crowd. Yeah, it'd be crazy. Question about asking fighters in the gym. What's for the trainer? We're gonna interview, but it's nice to see you also doing the thing. Oh, okay, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll ask him. He's got some. He's got some big names, yo. He's got some big names up in there. He's doing good. Shadow trying to keep it rolling. Would love the game to feature online lobbies with the ability to create private or public rooms and have King of the Hill type. Yeah, so I mean, think about Street Fighter, right? Street Fighter has the ability where you can basically create a, like, you can create a room, you can invite however many people, and then it's like a winner stays on. Which, that is content, son. Yo, imagine the content that you would spew out of that, yo, for creators. Winner stays on. How long is a certain individual, yo, staying on top? You know, how many wins is the individual racking up on that? That's content. An online career would be amazing. I think that's the way to go, Dylan. Honestly, I know you got your online or your offline fans, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. I probably log mad miles, yo, into offline, no doubt. But I think an online career, and this was something me and Reese had talked about, was if you do an online career, imagine what your record, how important your record would be if you are 25-0, but you beat the #1 dude out of New York. Like, it just means more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to have my career with me fighting bots. You know what I mean? Like, then all I gotta do is worry about, like, whether I put it on hard or extreme mode. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like, no, man, I'm trying to get out here and have a real career against real opponents, you know? After they have food centers and ESCC, I have to make my boss eat. So they talked about nutritionists. But you're right. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea too. Do you think they're gonna add creators in the game? Like in the crowd as sparring partners for career mode? I would hope so. Or it would be, I don't think that's something that we're gonna see, Jay, before the game like is fully ready to go. And that's not me doubting them, you know what I mean? It's just what goes into that, I think might take a little bit more time. But I think it's a live service game, yo. As the game drags on, yo, I would love to see it, B. The more interaction, yo, that the community can have in the game, the better, because it is going to give you a real feel. I should be able to have like an in-game Twitter account where I can talk to whoever it is I'm scheduled to fight next, yo, and be able to jump to them. EA Sports offer Steel City the chance to make UFC 5. Do you think that is an offer too hard for Steel City to refuse? Ugh. I mean, dog, I don't know. If EA, ask yourself, if you were Steel City, you made a game, and say ESBC bust you about, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, 750 million, yo. That's what you made off of, I'm just throwing a number out there. Say that's what you made off of ESBC. Starting out now, you were an indie company, all right? And then you're almost a, you know what I'm saying, a billion-dollar company, right? If EA comes along, who's a multi-billion-dollar company, and says, hey, I want you to make my UFC game, but you already know your worth, I'm gonna tell you, nah, yo, I'll probably go the 2K route and make my esports UFC 1. You know what I mean? Nah, y'all kick rocks, B. I'm the fresh kid on the block at this point. And you're right, Jay. EA is probably too stubborn. They are probably way too stubborn, yo. And probably too prideful at this point, meaning to even go out, yo, to pay somebody else to make a game for them. That's almost like conceding to losing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna do that. Like a King of the Hill thing, like Winter Stays On. Yeah, straight up. Be awesome feature. Developers coach. Yeah, for real, yo, for real. Actually, we will have what Fight Night had. We can share creative. Yo, Shadow, I asked about that too. I asked about Creator Share like way back in the day, because when I first started making content, Creator Share was one of the it was one of the most talked about things I had in my chats. Be that, and Poe was big heavy. He was big on a Creator Share system, but they did say that was something that they would talk about. You know what I mean? Was a Creator Share system, which. And I'll take you back. I'll take you real far back. So there was I think it was a Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I think it was Dragon Ball Z Budokai back in the day. PlayStation, we had the memory cards. So they had a system back then where every character you created had a code that came with it. You could take that code and give it to somebody else. They can type that code in and it would load up a version of your character with everything that you created. And then you could take them into and fight against them. Now, I think that system needs to come back, yo, in some form. Africa, appreciate you, homie. Yeah, man, dog, I love, man, when y'all be coming around like this. I love it, man. All the conversation we got going on, yo, it's just crazy, dog. I'd have never imagined. Surely they can integrate offline career with online career. That would just open the game to so many things. It would, and it's groundbreaking, dude. Like it would be massive, man. Absolutely massive. Hello, coach. Good to see you, man. Hey, Kurt. What's good, man? It's good to be seen, yo. If Fanatical's latest video is anything to go off, it appears that someone big will be publishing it. See, man, you got me wanting to read this thing. I haven't read it yet. I haven't read it, but I'll see. Oh, we get something like franchise mode on Madden. We'll see. I mean, I really can't see why not. With everything that they've done so far, dude, I honestly, they could pull, man, just about anything at this point, man. Like nothing would really surprise me with them right now. Literally nothing would surprise me. Facts, share system. Yeah. I would love the ability to use ESBC's website to import our own logos. Yes. Yes. I would absolutely love it. And look, when I did an interview with Fred, when me and Fred was talking, shout outs to Fred again. When me and him was talking, I told him, I said, yo, it would be dope if you're walking to the arena, to see yourself walking in, right? Your whole get up on, and my coach's corner symbol, yo, is on my back, or it's on my shorts or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think we should also be able to like get sponsors like in the game too. As we like go through our career, I think we should be able to get sponsors, and you should be able to see more sponsors added to like your trunks and stuff like that. live in this chat up, man. I tell you, man, hit me up on Twitter, yo. Hit me up on Twitter. I already got plenty of logos, but I wish I could import into ESBC. It would be amazing. So, Kurt, that goes back just to, you should look, check it out, yo. Warframe had a great system. They had a separate online where you can go and send your own personal, like, mock-ups for anything, and then it would implement it. They would basically scan it, all that good stuff, because of course you don't want people going out there and making derogatory, racial, that type of stuff, you know what I mean, sexist, of course, you know, and then putting that into the game. So they had a website that you would run it through, they would check it, and then they would scan it into the game itself, and then in your dojo in that game, your symbols and stuff would all be in there, and then everybody who was a part of your dojo could rock the symbol. That everything we want, yo, is out there just about already. We just gotta see stuff like this, man. Yo, we need to get enough push, man. We need enough voices, dog. Yo, I'm off to bed, coach. Big love. Take care, man. Hey, man, appreciate you for coming through, yo. Especially nighttime over there. Yo, appreciate you taking the time, dog. Country flags on the shorts. I would hope that they would already have like the country flags like in the game. I would have hoped so. That seems like a gimme. When's the interview? Interview coming soon, okay? Very soon. We don't have a set date yet. We've already guaranteed. On real talk, man, I got probably about 3 or 4 major joint shows that's going to be coming, but they're all kind of like on hold at the moment. So y'all stay tuned, guys, because I got some bangers coming, yo. Some serious bangers coming. But yo, let me see. I'm getting messages. Y'all already know I work. Work. My bad. Y'all already know I got a full-time career too. One of the things I want is live commentary and stats for live fights. It should be in the event section where we get a notification when a major fight starts. Yes! Like there should be almost like a sports ticker going on, you know? Like when we saw in the video, there was like the little training room or whatever. They had the big old board back there. And whether that's a leaderboard or not, you should be able to see like what fights are scheduled, what fights are coming up. And honestly, you really want to go an extra mile, I should be able to watch anybody's fight. So if it's like Concept Reese versus, I don't know, Darkseid or Presley or something like that, yo, I should be able to actually watch their fight for the purpose of scouting my next opponent. Man, I just can't wait for this to drop. I want to get online and throw hands with you and me too, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you. As online as I am, as online hungry as I am, Dylan, man, like, I do just want to sink my teeth into it. You know what I'm saying? A real hard offline session, yo, to where I really get like everything out of it and then hop online, yo. And then get to like, you know what I'm saying, commencing to straight up bust ass, man. Imagine allowing community coaching ability to talk to him through the headset and coach him up between rounds. Oh, you see, man, like, dog, what? Y'all got me over here taking notes. I love it, yo. Absolutely. I reckon ESBC could give rewards such as if you link your Twitch to the game to watch a stream, you could earn a top tier staff trainer. Yeah, if they haven't already linked up with Twitch to do stuff like that, i.e. like tons of games out there. ESBC, not ESBC, but Apex does it where they have like Twitch skins and stuff like that you can get for your characters in game. Dog, if they haven't started working on something like that, man, I would if I was them. Like for real would. Skins go a long way. We know that from games like Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Fortnite probably the skin king, yo. They have new skins probably every 2 weeks. But I'm sure they working their team to the absolute bone in order to do that also. Okay, I'm ahead. I'll take care, brother. All right, Dylan, man. Appreciate you coming by, homie. Much love, man. Much love. Ask if we can go pro in career at 16, 17. Like some boxes. Hey, look, if you got a parent to sign for it, I don't see why not. Bet this is a lot. This is a lot of good stuff. And I say you can start amateur. Can we go at 14? So what's the over? That's a good question. What's the overall age? For me to Hammy the Pro. Bet. Hey, look. I know we got a lot of good talking going, man. But I'm a family man. I got fam stuff downstairs waiting for me. But yo, this was good. Yeah, y'all dropped a lot of like gems in this joint right now. Going back to logos and customization, I would also love to give my fighter an ESBC shirt or attire during training and interest. It's Kurt. I would like an ESBC shirt, dog. Like, as long as I've been covering the game, come on, developers. They should have cut me an ESBC shirt, a hat, some socks, a set of boxes, like something by now, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me even get one of those, like, fake water tattoos, man. I ain't got no merch yet from Steel City. I hope they watching this too, man. I hope they sitting back watching this and they feel bad for not doing it. But look, man, I got to cut, man. Already done some sounds and show. Kurt, man, you should send them to me, yo. You should send them to me. Let me see them. But yo, I'm out, man. Y'all already know what it is. I tell y'all every video. Appreciate y'all for coming back. All right, love it, man. I love this conversation like this, yo. Carlos, you almost threw me off, dog, because I really thought that said Canelo Alvarez, and I was about to lose my mind up in this joint. Animations for a knockout swing ass. We'll see, man. But look, man, I'm gonna get up with y'all. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all next time I go live or the next video. All right, appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, yo. Appreciate all the questions, man. I'm gonna run all these stuff out there. If I can't get these, take care, man. If I can't get these answered by the next interview, yo, I'm gonna talk to somebody, see if I can get some answers for y'all. All right, y'all already know what it is. I work for y'all, man. All right, leadership is servitude. I catch y'all